Da, 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 da. Hey everybody, this is your buddy Carl for Leanne Albrecht Worship Tribe. Hey, please subscribe. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel and share with thousands of friends. Let's help Leanne reach 1,000 subscribers in the first year because that helps spread the word. And this is a guitar tutorial like you've seen the videos now. Leanne Albrecht Worship Tribe is where all the original songs are being presented there. Some of them have like conference live video footage. Some of it's raw footage here from the Well of Nashville. So a few things in the catalog there on the tribe is like Leanne's full catalog, CDs that are able to be heard via CD Baby distribution through YouTube. So yeah, please subscribe. You can hear everything here. Some of it's tutorials like I'm going to show today. But please subscribe. That's how it helps us spread the word, get the network out. You know, shameless plug, as my buddy Paul Balash would say. Please help us spread the word. And, you know, if you love the music that Leanne and I and our friends have been writing together through the years, please purchase the music on iTunes or your favorite digital server, or buy the CD. Don't just stream it on like Spotify or Pandora. God bless them, but they don't hardly pay anything. Even these YouTube videos aren't really part of our income unless you just get 1 million subscribers, and you know, then it becomes monetized. But help us spread the word and support your musician, artist friends, and your ministry people. There's nothing wrong with supporting people and honoring their work, okay? I know everything seems to be free nowadays, but that does not help the working people. So anyway, little commercial there. Thanks for your patience. But let's dive into this song, That Is Why I Worship You. Interesting song. Again, Leanne likes to write. We're writing for the people to worship with. These are mostly worship songs or psalmist songs where we're telling the stories of God. We're not writing much other music right now, some instrumental stuff that I would work on, but country and pop and all that other stuff, which is fine. But our world is worship and Christian music. And this song is written for the church, but Leanne likes to stretch the boundaries a bit. Let me show you what happens. So this song, That Is Why I Worship You, is about Job 38. And if you read in Job 38, it talks about these characteristics of the Lord, and it's in the song. But how is it played? Leanne writes on piano, and I interpret on guitar. This song is in the key of B, but I use A position. Now, those of you that have watched know that I tune down a half step. So the guitar is in E flat, but standard tuning, but it's a half step lower. So even though I'll say like the key of B, you see the capo here's on 3, but it's really like, that's still the key of B there, but I'm using all A formation, which is what? The A string, and then the next 3 strings are held down. That's a full A chord. Now you can do it as a 1 finger on the 2nd string, right? 2nd finger up on the 4th string and 3rd finger there. So they're kind of bundled together. You could do it like that, or 1 finger holding all of them. Now, because Leanne wanted this pattern, which kind of follows her melody, you were there when the morning stars sang, and the sons of God and the angels shouted for joy. So that is but she didn't want the A to ring like a regular A with a sus, okay? And I'm not perfectly in tune, I apologize. Not quite in tune, am I? Should be in tune, shouldn't I? There it is. Better. We're close. All right. So I'm doing this thing where she wanted to hear the 5 in the bass. In other words, A, C sharp, E. She wants to hear the E in the bass as a pedal. I thought that's interesting. It's not a mistake. Now, some people go, Carl, I can't do all that picking. I've learned to do finger picking. You were there when So I know that's a bit weird. You could just strum it. It's in 6/8. So what am I doing? Doing the A chord, A, just a regular A chord, but I'm using the E in the bass. You were there when the morning, I'm sussing the A, morning stars resolve, sang. Now it's an E7 sus, which is the second finger for me on the 5th string. Third finger underneath is playing the 3rd string, and I'm letting it ring like that. Now all the sons of God and the angels shouted for joy. So those 2 chords, and that's the intro. So I'm picking that backwards, however you want to pick it. Da, da, sus, resolve to the E7 sus. You could pick it many ways. You could. So I do it to where 1, 2, bass note always hits. Okay, those are the first 2 lines, and then the 3rd line goes, when you laid the foundations of the earth and the, I know, cornerstone. I'm not a great guitar player. Okay, I know. Ooh, pretty. Leanne likes pretty gooey chords, yes? Everybody goes, Carl, those are not typical 4 chords we use like in worship. But it's really easy movements, really. I'm not playing like classical chords with big stretches. It's just the way you find the right note. So it happens again. All the sons of God and the angels shouted for joy. E7 sus. This is a B minor 7. When you laid the foundations of. So we do that little lift. B minor 7. Lift it off. Grab it again. Of the earth. This is B minor 7 over A. I do it again. So it's when you laid the foundations of the earth and the heart, you set the expanse. So she wanted that chord, that D, which is a D chord, but I resolve it to the D major 7, 6, right? Set the expanse. So D, it's this note coming down, D, D, so I'm going 3, 2, open, hitting that note, right? So it's the second, on the 2nd string, I'm going frets down, 3, 2, open, then 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Set the expanse and fastened it into place. Yes, that is a B flat major 7, but we're not playing it as a B flat major 7. I play the F in the bass. I guess I should really call it something else, because if it's minus the B flat, there is no bass note to define it as a B flat major 7. And I am letting the E string ring out. I'm not playing it as a bar chord. You could, but Leanne wanted to hear that dissonance. So I'm playing, gosh, B flat major 7 position, which is pinky on the 3rd fret, 2nd string, 3rd finger on the 4th string, 3rd fret. I should do diagrams, I know. and then second finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd string. And then I'm grabbing the bass note like that. Listen to that, how pretty that is. Right? Pretty. Alright, so set the expanse and fastened it into place. Verse 2 the same way. You explored all the waters of the deep and walked the springs and valleys of the sea. Then it burst forth and went out of the core. You locked the doors, stopping the waves, fully defining the shore. Then just right down to an E7 sus. Okay, so that's the verse. I know, needs guitar diagrams. Maybe I'll do this later. You got to get the bar chords happening. B minor 7th, that walk down to the open A, and the same lift of this second finger's got to have. Wouldn't need to. You could just hold the chord. You could, when you laid the foundations of the earth, and you could let that go. You set the expanse. You could just play a D chord and not do the walk down. The expanse, set the expanse, set the expanse, fastened it into place. But Leanne likes the little melodic connect that the guitar part could have. It wouldn't need to be. If we do the studio version, I don't know how I'll produce that. Some people may, it may be too much. But it feels beautiful when we're doing it at church. It may stay. When you laid so A in the bass. Chorus. That is why why we went to the G out of this A. So it went to the flat 7 for the chorus. That is why I worship you. That is why. That is why I need you. So it's G chord. Now the little hook I'm using, that is why, that's G. And I'm hammering on the A note, which is 3rd string, 2nd fret. That is why. I'm grabbing the same hammer now with the pinky, E minor, so it goes G, E minor. That is why, A2. E7 sus. Okay, so simple. G. That is why I glorify. That is to an A. Back to the A, which would be a B. So it's really going to an A in concert pitch, to an F sharp minor, which is E minor with the capo, and then the B. There's the B. So whoever does that. But Leanne says, I want this kind of ethereal, majestic thing, like it exploded, like, a supernova. I don't want to just go to a 4 chord or a 1 chord right away. I want to hear the flat 7 first. I'm like, Leanne, whoever does that. Again, write things out of the box. Does it work for everybody? No. But when you hear the song in worship and people they finish that verse and drop into this explosion of worship, pretty awesome. Yeah. So at the end of we do that, stopping the waves fully, and we're describing the things of God, fully defining the shore. Well, all these spectacular things make you want to worship. That is why I worship you. That is why. That is A. And I hammer They're both hammered. They call that a hammer when you pull away quick and come back into the same note. Whatever two fingers you want to use, it's just two notes, an A2, right? Open A, same, we're all on the second fret, first finger or second finger for me on the fourth and third strings. That is why, I'm doing a hammer and a pull. Listen, why. Hammer, pull, so it goes da yun da yun. That is why. That is why I give. That's the whole chorus. That is why. That is why. That is why. The end of the chorus goes to the E7. So those are always the verses. Isn't that beautiful, Leanne? God bless you. Ooh, and where the words and the chords hit, it feels so spacious, cosmic, right? You commanded the morning. It's just like a beautiful kind of lilting feel. You're the source of light and father of the rain. Such marvelous things. Builds to a chorus. That is why I worship. I'm a drum, yeah. That is why I worship you. That is why I, right? That is why I, yeah, Lord. That is why I worship you. That is why I worship you. That is why I give you praise. Bridge. What? I know. Different, but simple chords. F sharp minor. You are worthy of unbroken praise. Worthy. So an F sharp minor, bar chords. Regular F sharp minor. I don't want to play it simple. Just third finger holding all that and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 here. No, you want the weight of the whole thing. So bar, second fret, the whole thing, and then 3 and 4 up here and 2 frets ahead. You see them there? Yeah. You are worthy of unbroken praise. Walking the bass down, so now the E string is open. Worthy of thunderous praise. B minor 7, worthy Lord. Walking up with an A over C sharp. I'm holding the A chord with my one finger. Now you could do all of this, but sometimes it's just easier. And she didn't want the A as an A2. Now she wanted straight B minor 7, and then she wants Lord, because that is the melody, Lord. So you want the whole A chord, but you got to reach your pinky up and get the C sharp in the bass. But see, it works. You could do it. You are worthy, Lord. You are worthy, Lord. You are worthy of unbroken praise. Worthy of thunderous praise. Worthy, Lord. You are worthy, Lord. Chorus. That is why hammer the A2. Now you're looking at me and go, what are you doing with your fingernails, right? I let my fingernails grow and I am picking the verses, but when I get to the chorus, I'm kind of just clustering all of my fingernails together. I'm not strumming with my thumb. I'm really strumming with the back of my nails all down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. That is why so I'll strum down real easy. I'm not beating the guitar. I've learned to kind of, once I got the tone and the sound, be careful. Again, when I'm trying to play, the G is all of it, straight G. That's easy to do. I'm doing 2, 3, 4 to get the G and then hammering with the first finger. But here I do 2, 3 for the E minor. So I can use the pinky to hammer the same note, that same 3rd fret or 2nd fret 3rd string. And this is 2, 3 on the A2. I gotta be careful not to hit I don't want to hear the E on the A. Right? So sometimes I let my thumb hang over just to mute that E string in case I would hit it. But my goal is short, really short. Look at that, really short strokes. And you can slide that 2-finger thing anywhere. Right? So a lot of times we find chords by doing that. Right? Little turns, just little things built around one chord. But strumming, I'm not down up. It's all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then for the end, I just go back to the intro. A little instrumental thing. Ooh, and on the E7 sus. Leanne, sometimes she wants it to feel like you're just held in midair. She says, no, I don't want to go 1 chord. No, she goes, just let it. Wow, sparkly stuff. Almost sparkly things. And I've learned to kind of like, this takes time if you've never done finger picking. I used to do alternate bass notes. And then you can see I've broken some of the nails, but I try to let these 1, 2, and 3 grow, and I let my 4th finger act as a pinky, or an anchor. My pinky is the anchor, touching the box of the guitar. See that? Sometimes a little flutter. I'm letting all the fingernails kind of. I've been trying to learn to do that. Tommy Emmanuel, one of my guitar heroes. I'm no guitar player. Tommy, watch Tommy Emmanuel. That's bro. I steal ideas, but I'm like he's like guitar god, and I'm down here, in the earthly realm. All right, there you go, and that's where we ended. Beautiful. Thank you, Leanne. That is why I worship you. Job 38. Bless you all. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.